Do you want to learn how to get more people to actually listen to you? In this video, I'm going to show you my top 5 strategies to become a really powerful communicator. One where people lean in, want to listen to, and actually can get addicted to. Most people do not practice these strategies. So if you listen, follow, and stay tuned till the end, you're going to 100% do 99% better than most speakers and entrepreneurs out there right now. Let's go. And if you want to dive deeper in your communication skills and learning how to crush it on stage, check out the resources in the description below. All right, tip number 1 for becoming a powerful communicator is actually remembering people's names. I know most people can't remember other people's names. And Dale Carnegie said that a person's name is the sweetest and most important sound in any language. So remembering people's names will help you stand out, make you more memorable, and make you more influential. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you a little trick so you can always remember everyone's name the minute you meet them. Tip number 2 is practice active listening. There's a study that shows that most people in conversation are only listening to 25% of the conversation. Why? Because they're so focused on what they're going to say next. So if you'll practice active listening, things like summarizing back to the person what they're saying, and things like asking more questions, you're going to be different than 99% of people because you're actually listening to the person speaking. Tip number 3 is to practice mirroring. Mirroring is a really powerful influence and persuasion skills because what it does is it actually helps the person in a nonverbal way feel like you completely understand them. Here's what mirroring looks like. If they're leaning in, you lean in. If they're nodding their head, you're nodding their head. If they're excited, you're excited. If they're sad, you're sad. Mirroring is a nonverbal way of shouldering the emotion that someone is experiencing and helping them feel like they're not alone and you really understand them. It's a very deep emotional connection tool and skill I'd encourage you to develop. Tip number 4 is putting away all your devices. Nothing screams disrespect more than someone picking up their phone in the middle of a conversation. So when you're going into a networking event, when you're having a quality conversation, when you're out to dinner with people, put your mobile phone away. Engage with the person, have eye contact. I guarantee people will feel like, wow, this person is really amazing and is really listening to me because everybody else is on their phone. And tip number 5 is ask questions. Most people in conversation are really just thinking about what they're going to say next, and so they wind up talking over people. You can hear it often. They'll start to interrupt because they're so engaged and so interested in what they're going to say, they haven't even thought about a quality question. So when you're in conversation, asking follow-up questions like, wow, tell me more about that. Or wow, that sounds so exciting. What are you going to do next? Or wow, that's so awesome. How do you feel about that? If you'll ask questions like this, you'll start to enable the speaker to be more free, to go deeper, to feel like you're really engaged and you're really listening to them. And everybody else is not focusing on these questions. They're focusing on what they want to say next. This will enable the speaker to feel like you're the one who's really listening, and therefore you're the person that they'll want to be around. If you will stop, not talk over the people and insert your opinion, but ask quality questions, you'll be more influential than you could possibly imagine. All right, here's that bonus tip. If you're struggling to remember people's names, ask them about their name. You could say something like, hey, what does that mean? Where did that come from? Was that a family name? If you'll ask them about their name, they'll start to tell you a story, and you'll 100% remember that story and never forget their name again. So ask one of these follow-up questions about their name, and they will love you and love to talk about some kind of story, history, or family tidbit they've always loved and always wanted to share with people. All right, now that you have my top strategies on becoming a more powerful communicator, let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite or which one you're going to try out next. And if you would like more tips and tricks and strategies on increasing your communication, public speaking, and growing your business, check out the resources in the description below, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.